It's Sunny and Finn's Games and Graps podcast. This week we talk about our never-ending gaming backlog and discuss this week in wrestling.
What's happening, guys? Welcome to episode 55 of the Games and Graps podcast. I'm Sunny, and with me, as always, is Finn Steele.
Hello.
Finn, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Yeah?
Bit tired, but other than that, I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had to get up early to go to the dentist, so that's always fun.
Did you have to have any teeth out?
No, just check up.
Check up?
Yeah.
I hate the dentist.
I know, it sucks.
It's like the most scary place ever, and it's got a weird smell.
It does. There's that distinct dentist smell.
Yeah.
Smell of fear and pain.
It is. It's the smell of fear, which is absolutely right, and then that weird stuff that they put in those, like, mould things.
Oh, yeah.
Like that weird Play-Doh stuff that isn't Play-Doh because you can obviously put it in your mouth.
Yeah. You can't put Play-Doh in your mouth? Oh, man. That's something doing wrong.
Yeah, that is what's wrong with you.
Ah, I see. I've been eating some Play-Doh.
Yeah, that's exactly it, yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm tired too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just not been sleeping well. I've been going to bed like just full of ideas.
Yeah, and you can't turn your brain off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that all the time.
So
it's annoying.
I'm like, I get like an hour's sleep or something.
Yeah.
And then like an hour and a half later or whatever, like an hour later, I wake up and I'm like, awake. Look at my phone, it's like 12:30. I'm like, you've got to be joking.
Yeah.
What is
annoying.
this? So last night I moved onto the sofa and had to like sleep there for a little while.
Oh, dear.
And then Winter woke me up. Winter's my cat.
Ah, yes.
Because she wanted to go out.
Oh.
And that's fine. I can't begrudge her that.
Of course.
And it's my own stupid fault for sleeping on the sofa. So I let her out. And then an hour and a half later, my girlfriend walks in. She's like, look, it's time to go to bed. I was like, what time is it? She was like, it's 5:45. I'm like, well, I'm not going to bed now. So I just made a coffee and stayed up.
Yeah.
So I've made it through a whole day of work.
Nice.
But I am tired.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for sleep tonight.
It's always the worst when you wake up, feel wide awake, realise you've still got a couple hours left, but then go back to sleep and wake up again, and then you're really super tired. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
How am I more tired now?
I don't like this trickery.
Yeah, I know.
That sleep leads you into a false sense of security, I think.
Yeah. Stupid sleep.
Stupid sleep.
Who needs it?
Well, yeah. Well, I can run off very little sleep. I just don't want to.
Yeah. It makes you feel like crap. Which
yeah,
isn't good.
Does, yeah.
This is the sleep podcast.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Games, Scraps and Sleep.
Games, Graps and Sleep podcast.
Yeah.
Finn, what have you been playing?
Well, I've been playing a lot of the new Nier Automata.
Right, I need to ask you a question.
Okay.
Is it Automata? Because that's how I've heard you pronounce it.
I think it's supposed to be Automata, yeah. I've been saying for Nier Automata so long, it just sounds right in my head.
Because it sounds like picture the scene. You've gone into a corner cafe and you've ordered a bacon sandwich.
Right.
And the guy behind, or woman behind the counter says, do you want brown or tomato?
I'll say tomato, please.
Yeah.
So yeah, automata sounds probably.
I think it's near automata.
Robots, yeah, robots, automatrons, and all that.
Okay, because I heard you say it on the stream the other day, and I was like, that doesn't sound like what this game is called.
Yeah, I think I've already heard it. Someone say it like that. Like, oh yeah, that's probably right.
Would you like Nier or tomato? I'll take Nier, please.
But yeah, it's a good game, regardless. However you pronounce it, it's a good game.
We're probably both wrong.
Tomato. Whatever.
You say tomato, I say
tomato.
Tomato. Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good. I saw you play it, and it looks really, really good. Another one of my friends is playing it as well, and he's put a few clips on Facebook and stuff, and it does look interesting. So you're enjoying it?
Yes, very interesting. Very weird, but in a good way. It's like playing through someone's nightmare.
Okay. It looks very Japanese.
Yeah, it's very Japanese. Very like nightmare-esque imagery, like weird robots with crazy faces, like evil clown looking things.
Okay.
It's weird and awesome. I love it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's open world hack and slash goodness made by Platinum Games and Square. Good.
Sounds good.
Excellent. We also got our discs out for this jam.
Oh, we did get our discs out.
Yeah, they played quite a bit of that as well.
Yeah, are you enjoying that?
I am, yeah. I'm quite good at it, it seems.
You are quite good at it. I mean, I did play a bit last night, and I found my rhythm again.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I keep Well, he seems to be winning more matches than losing. So that's good. That's always good.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It makes the game, makes you want to play the game more.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
if you're losing, you're like, forget this. I don't want to play this.
Exactly.
I'm not good at it.
That's me at Overwatch at the minute. I cannot win a game to save my life.
Bad times.
Yeah. Other than that, played Zelda very briefly.
How'd you feel about it?
It's good. I really like it. I don't play it more. I'm going to try and get through Nier first, so I can spend all my time on Zelda.
It's a massive game. I mean, it needs your full attention.
It really does, yeah. For sure. And other than that, that's about it, really.
Okay.
How about you? What have you been playing?
Yeah, I've been playing a bit more Zelda.
Nice.
I can't get enough of it. I still absolutely love it. I've come to a point with it where I'm like, I need to decide which way I'm going to approach this. Because I did the first bit, and then I did the first boss, and I was going all guns blazing. And then bad guys have started to get a bit tougher, and I'm sort of thinking, okay, I now need to slow down and approach this a different way. Go exploring, go do some stuff, get some better gear, come back and do it more.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm sort of at with it at the minute. But I'm still enjoying it, and I'm still completely in love with it. It's truly remarkable. I said it last week. My opinion hasn't changed this week. I still think it's great.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Other than that, you know what? I've hit a bit of a wall with gaming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing some FIFA.
Nice.
Me and Denzel have been streaming that. We're now in Division 1 on 2v2 seasons.
Ooh.
So we reached our goal. Now we want to win Division 1. And
Nice.
we're going to.
What happens after Division 1?
Well, I don't know. Nothing. We retire the stream.
That's
That's what happens. That's what happens at Division 1. We retire it forever. And then we move on to something else.
Cool.
We played a little bit of Ghost Recon Wildlands, actually. Because even though I said I wasn't going to, I did end up getting it because me and Denzel have this weird thing where if he has something, I can't not have it.
Nice.
And because we'll just want to play it. We get jealous of each other. So we played a bit of that on the Saturday morning show this week, and we did enjoy it. We approached it completely differently to how you, Lit, and I approached it.
Cool.
Simply because Lit is completely reckless.
he is a bit all guns blazing, isn't he?
How are we going to approach this? Oh, he's already approached it. He's completely in there already.
He's dropping the truck in there.
Yeah, everyone's dead. We're just still walking up to the place, sneaking and tagging items or whatever. So I'm enjoying that. It's fine. I think it's better as sort of playing with an actual person is fine.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced how entertaining it would be on your own.
Yeah.
But I haven't tried it, so.
Yeah.
But I've hit a bit of a wall, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about today.
Okay.
Now, we don't have a lot to talk about in the world of gaming.
Not really.
So I'm bringing backlog busting to the table.
Nice.
Now, I have a proposal.
Okay.
And I think it's going to solve our backlog woes.
Good, I hope so. It would be nice. I've got so many
So what I've done
freaking games.
is I've had a complete PS4 hard drive clear out.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, and I've left 2 games and some comfort gaming.
Okay.
Okay, so this is to help me get through my backlog. 2 games at a time, and then when I've done those 2 games, move on to another 2 games. Then when I've done 4 games, that will allow me to then buy a new game.
Cool.
So
okay.
4 games and then a new game.
Sounds good.
Okay. So I've left Mafia 3 on there at the minute because I started it and the story's great, although even though I wasn't too enamoured with the game itself.
Yeah.
But I love the story, and I think I owe it to the story to finish it. And I've also left Gravity Rush on there as well because I was really, really enjoying that, and I was flying through it.
Yeah.
And then something else came out, completely distracted me, and I left it. So
as well.
I've got those 2 games on there. Everything else is gone.
Nice.
Apart from my comfort gaming of FIFA and Pro Evo. And I've still got WWE on there for streaming purposes or whatever. And Destiny, I've left that on there for streaming as well.
Oh yeah. Cool.
But so Mafia is going to be my main focus. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do Gravity Rush. And then I'm going to move on to The Last of Us Remastered and God of War 3 Remastered.
Very nice.
Okay, so I'm not going to play. Even Horizon has gone to the back of the pile.
Gasp.
Because, to be honest, and I don't mean to sound like a dick, but the hype has completely ruined it for me.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. Everyone's hyped it up, and it's like, well, I don't really have time until I'll wait until it's on sale. And yeah, I just haven't picked it up yet, and I will eventually, I'm sure. But
I mean, I have played it, and I do think it's great. But seeing everyone's photographs on there, and seeing people change their Twitter name to, like I said this last week, Horizon Zero, whatever, and then I'm just thinking, you know what? I don't need to play this now.
Yeah,
This isn't what I need right now. I have it, and I'm glad I've got it because I will play it at some point. But right now, this isn't what I need.
Yeah.
So Finn,
hello.
I propose you do the same as what I've done.
Okay.
Okay. I think you have a hard drive clear out,
Right.
and you keep 2 games on there and a comfort game.
Right. Okay. I like it.
So tell me, Finn, what will if you could think right now, what the games you need to get through, what would your 2 games be? Your first 2.
PS4 wise, probably Nier because it's new, fresh in my mind, and I love it. And probably Final Fantasy 15 because I've been playing that for a long, long time. I keep stopping and starting. I still probably nowhere near close to the end, but I feel like if I just sat down and properly played it for a while, I'd be able to get through it. And I think the Platinum Trophy is fairly straightforward in that as well. So I think if I had to pick 2 games, it would be those 2.
Okay.
I think I might take a break from Overwatch for a little while.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of burnt out on it a little bit. And I'm losing more games than I'm winning. I'm going down the ranks instead of going up. I often feel like if I leave a game for a while and come back to it, I'm better at it because I've had like a break from it.
Yeah.
So I might leave that on the table for a while. And yeah, I want to play Zelda as well, but again, with so many open world games, I might leave that until I've done at least Nier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what we should do. Play one game and we need to be strict with ourselves and not buy any more games until we've completed 4 games.
4 games, wow.
4 games. No new games until we... Because if we bought Mass Effect, for example...
Oh, yeah.
We wouldn't play it.
We wouldn't.
It would just sit there, and then... Because we may as well wait until it hits the sales at some point when we're actually going to play it.
Yeah.
Because if we bought it brand new, like if we brought it like digital, even if we went halves on it, it'd still sit there for ages.
True.
So what we may as well do is get through our backlog, and then we can start buying new games.
Okay.
So 4 games out of our backlog will entitle us to 1 new game.
One new game. Or you know what my next new game's going to be because I pre-ordered it. And that's Persona 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I pre-ordered the special edition, so I can't really not get.
So you've got 4 games to get through before Persona 5 gets out.
God Christ. I'll pick small games.
Yeah. So what do you think to this backlog busting solution?
I like it. It's something I wanted to do for a while. Actually, I'm trying to think of ideas to how to like clear some of my backlog. I've got so many freaking games on there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it. It's a good idea.
The reason I thought of it is I was just getting bogged down. I was looking at my PlayStation every day, and there's like a bloody row of games. I'm thinking, I'm never going to get through. I don't know what to play.
Yeah.
So I've got to do something. So I just went through, deleted a load of stuff, and was like, that can be reinstalled when I'm ready to play it. That can be reinstalled when I'm ready to play it. This will stay now, and this is what I'm going to pound my way through until I'm ready for something else.
Nice.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Cool.
I'm going to stick to it. So ask me this time next week when we're sitting here how I'm getting on with Mafia 3. I want the answer to be, I've done it. I've moved on to Gravity Rush.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was trying to do the same in Nier, but that gets quite long, so...
Yeah, it does look like it'd be quite a long game.
Yeah, but quite like different playthroughs, and you get different characters to play as. More time to play, I know it's weird. But
what you can do, 1 playthrough will be enough.
Okay.
For because you beat the game.
Yeah.
And then you can move on to your next game.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
I like it.
So that's the Sunny and Finn challenge for this year.
Yeah. Backlog busting.
See how we... Backlog busting.
Yeah, that's going to be the title of this episode.
Nice.
Yeah.
I ain't afraid no backlog.
I am afraid no backlog.
I was shook of it, but now I'm not. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to take it on.
Nice. Me too.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Let's do it together. Wait, what? Let's not.
Did you have any gaming news? It looked like when I said there was no gaming news that you were ready to say something.
No, I couldn't think of anything.
Oh no, okay.
No, nothing major jumps out at me.
One thing I did see earlier on, and I don't know if this is a game that you've even heard of, but there's a game that's been sort of around in sort of beta phase for ages called Drawn to Death.
Oh yeah, it sounds familiar.
I think it's David Jaffe's game.
Ah.
And originally it was going to be free to play.
Interesting.
But it was sort of proposed that for this game to have any legs and for people to even care about it at all, it would have to be a paid game.
Yeah, yeah.
Now what they're doing, and this is a very, very clever way of getting around this. I mean, they said that it was going to be a paid game. You're going to have to pay for it to play it. But what they've done, what do you think they've done?
Well, looking at I think it was on here actually. I was looking at bringing up Destructoid. It's a good gaming news website. It says it might be on April's PlayStation Plus thingamajig.
Yeah, it's they've put it on April's PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, good idea.
Which is a very smart move, and it's also very crafty, and it's a way round. I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, after it's done on April's PlayStation Plus, you will have to pay for it, but it will already have a ready-made audience.
Smart.
Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully.
So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's something that I was interested in looking at, but I'm sort of glad I don't have to pay for it.
yeah, seriously. It's always good when you don't have to pay money for things.
Yeah. Things that you actually want to play.
Yeah, seriously.
So if you want to make Ark Survival Evolved a free game on PlayStation Plus, feel free to do that, because that's something I do want to check out.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
At some point down the line.
That'd make fun streams as well.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's something I've sort of wanted to look at for a while, simply because dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, yay.
Yeah, that was it. I saw it, I was like, oh, dinosaurs. Oh, I love Jurassic Park. So, and I saw that, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm invested in this already. I really want to play.
Nice.
And then I haven't got around to playing it. But it would be a fun one to stream, I think.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of news just found here. Capcom announced like a remaster 1080p of some old NES games. Disney Afternoon Collection.
Sorry?
It's called the Disney Afternoon Collection. Contains Chip and Dale 1 and 2, DuckTales 1 and 2, Darkwing Duck, and Tailspin. It's been some old NES games.
What are they coming out on?
I'd imagine... Let's have a look. Oh, it's PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Okay.
Standard.
So this is the kind of thing that would be awesome on the Switch.
Yeah. I'd imagine it comes to Switch eventually. Because it's do old Nintendo games, so it would make sense.
But yeah, actually, yeah, you are right.
Yeah,
fair enough.
But yeah, they're all great games. If you haven't played them before, they're all going to be
classics.
Upgrades to 1080p. So yeah, definitely.
Cool.
So that's a cool one.
I would absolutely get that on the Switch.
Oh yeah,
because it's something. Yeah, I've got some train journeys coming up in the next couple of months. So
you sound so excited about that.
I like train journeys. It's just they're going to be a lot more fun with the Switch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I've got train journeys coming up. So stuff like that would be cool.
Awesome.
There's only so much Zelda you can play. I mean, I love it, but eventually I'm going to get burnt out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
To be fair, I'm going to be playing it this time next year when we're still doing this podcast, and I've still got 80 shrines to do and all sorts of stuff. So.
Awesome.
Anything else?
I don't think so. That's about it.
Man, gaming news is slow at the minute.
It is. Overwatch on Switch, maybe, possibly. Might be news. Not been confirmed yet, but one of those things. Oh, it might happen if other people want it. Kind of news.
Overwatch on Switch.
Yeah.
Interesting prospect. Again, it'd be cool to carry it about with you.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, it doesn't have... like, you'd need to be in Wi-Fi.
That makes sense, yeah. That's a good point.
So I mean, it's not like the Vita that had sort of cellular capabilities where you could have 3G. I mean, even that's out of date now. I mean,
yeah.
But if the Switch had that, then I guess that'd be pretty cool if you are train journeying with no Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Or with Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing especially exciting jumps out at me other than that.
Now, Martin Dixon tweeted us earlier on, and I don't know if you saw this. He asked a question.
Right.
Because I tweeted, as I always do every Wednesday, it's podcast recording day, and I usually put what we're talking about. This week I didn't know what we were talking about, so I put, I guess we're just talking about stuff. Any suggestions? Now, Martin tweeted us and put, how bad do Switch cards taste? And is this another example of Nintendo changing how we interact with our consoles? Now, I'm sure this was a very tongue-in-cheek tweet.
Yes.
But it intrigued me. How disgusting are Nintendo Switch cartridges?
Do you want to rock, paper, scissors for it?
Yes. No, I'm just going to lean over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull Zelda out of my Switch.
Nice, okay.
I don't mind leaving cartridges in. I don't know why.
Yeah. I always leave discs in all the time. I watched it in my console. Well, it was in my console until I took it out for a long time.
What's going to happen is we're going to do a live lick.
Live lick.
Which is
nice.
An interesting thing to say.
Yes. Live licks. It's not even fit.
So you want to rock, paper, scissors?
Sure.
How do you want to do it? Best of 3?
That sounds good, yeah.
Okay.
We go on rock, paper, scissors, go. Yeah?
What?
Well,
so rock, paper, scissors, go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I've never heard it done like that before. It's usually like, 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, sure. Either one.
But if you actually, you've just made it make perfect sense.
Okay.
So, best of 3, round 1.
Okay. Round 1. Fight.
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Oh, scissors, piece, paper. 1 for pin.
Paper. Okay.
1-0. Rock, paper, scissors,
go.
Oh, double papers.
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Oh, 2-0 to Finn.
So Finn wins.
Finn wins.
So it looks like I'm licking the Zelda cartridge.
Good luck.
Now, do you lick the front or the back? I don't understand.
I'd imagine the bit with the sticker on it. I imagine it's just the taste in the sticker.
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
I can't imagine it getting on the plastic. I'm not sure how it would work. I don't know. I'm no expert.
It doesn't smell of anything.
No?
No. I'll lick the front. If it doesn't taste of anything, I'll lick the back.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so this is the live lick.
Oh. Wait. How was it?
Oh,
Bad?
that's weird.
I'd offer to lick another one, but you only got the one game. I'll not lick the same one you've licked. That'd be weird.
Wow, hang on. I'm going to lick the back.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Worse?
They have put some... There's just a lick on the back of my Zelda cartridge now.
Ew, germs.
It's weird. I don't know why they've... I mean, it's not like complete overreaction disgusting, but there is a strange taste there.
Yeah, it makes you not want to swallow it, I'd imagine.
I mean, I wouldn't want to do it anyway. I don't know who's doing that. I mean, I guess... I don't know why babies are playing Zelda, but... Okay, well, Martin, to answer your question, it does taste bad, but it's not sort of gut-rottingly bad. But you won't want to have it on a sandwich.
Yeah, it's not going to make you throw up, but you wouldn't want to eat it.
If you had it with a side of Nier, maybe it wouldn't taste that bad. Or tomato, it's your choice.
Or tomato.
Good
nice.
times. Okay, so that puts that to bed.
Yeah, it does. It does indeed taste bad. It's not a rumour.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's fine. Okay, let's talk pro wrestling.
Okay.
Those graps.
Gribbly graps.
We are, 3 weeks out from WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some weird Switch cartridge aftertaste on that. Let me just take a swig of coffee.
Cartridge aftertaste.
Mm.
Nice.
We should make it a series. Next week we'll lick your GoldenEye cartridge.
Oh, nice. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical of licking old cartridges.
Yeah,
because
who knows where they've been.
Yeah, I mean they've done the rounds. I'm sure.
Exactly. Yeah.
I still don't know why you've got a random copy of GoldenEye.
Well, it came from Metal Gear Solid because I ordered a copy of Metal Gear Solid from eBay.
Okay.
And they sent me GoldenEye for some reason. But
what, instead of?
Yeah, but they gave me a refund but didn't ask for the game back. So I just thought, all right, I'll keep it then. And I bought a Metal Gear Solid from someone else. And
right.
Yeah, so that's why I've got random GoldenEye.
How can you get that so wrong?
Who knows? I guess it's just...
Right, you wanted Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, just pass that copy of GoldenEye down. Because Pierce Brosnan looks exactly like Solid Snake.
Yeah, close enough. I'd imagine it's just played just selling two different games, just sent to the wrong addresses. I don't know.
I think if they made a Metal Gear Solid movie in the mid-90s, Pierce Brosnan would be Solid Snake.
Yeah, that's a good one, actually. I wouldn't... Yeah. Good casting.
I'm not sure it is.
No.
But you are now tasked with putting a headband on Pierce Brosnan for the thumbnail this week.
Nice.
Solid Brosnan.
Solid Brosnan.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or Pierce Snake.
Pierce Snake. Solid Brosnan Snake.
Wait.
Pierce Brosnan Solid Snake.
Pierce Brosnan Solid Snake.
Yeah. Dick jokes.
Yeah. That's what our podcast is known for.
Pretty much.
Oh, I'm sure they don't tune in for video game news.
Or wrestling.
Or wrestling. They just tune in for dick jokes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You're welcome, guys, by the way. I've lost where I was. Wrestling. Right. Whereas WrestleMania's in 3 weeks.
It is.
How do you feel about the build-up so far? Sure.
Meh.
I'm with you.
It's weird because we got so many talented guys on the roster, and yet the matches they've put together are just so bizarre and not exciting. Like you got like Kevin Owens versus Jericho, which is cool, but other than that, I can't really think of anything else I'm excited for, except maybe Neville versus
Austin Aries.
Austin Aries, yeah. That one will be good, and it's great that is actually a match on WrestleMania. Yeah, it's very cool.
But you're right. You are right. Brock versus Goldberg doesn't fill me with confidence.
No, I'm not into that.
Undertaker versus Roman Reigns doesn't fill me with any confidence at all.
Like all the people they had, they could have gone against Undertaker. John Cena, AJ Styles. It's just, why Roman?
I'll tell you why Roman. Because I think this is Undertaker's last match.
We've been saying that for years, though. Do you really think it's going to be Undertaker's against Roman?
Yeah. Because I think Undertaker will put him over. Because, Roman on Raw did drop the, I'm going to retire him.
True.
Now Undertaker's going to be like, okay, put your money where your mouth is type thing. And I think we're going to see Roman, like a passing of the torch.
Yes. The internet will melt if that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if that means that Roman's going to turn heel, then good. I'm fine. At least it accomplishes something. 'Cause I believe Roman as a heel would be far more interesting than Roman as a face. But, yeah, weird one.
It is a very weird one. I mean, I feel like the last few Undertaker matches have been really thrown together anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, he eliminated him at the Royal Rumble, but, you could make matches out of many different combinations of wrestlers if you're going to go on that logic.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I don't like it anyway. I don't think it'll be a good match, even though Roman Reigns does have good matches.
Yeah.
I'm not overly sure Undertaker has good matches in him anymore.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, of course, but he's had his run, and what a run it's been.
Oh, yeah, clearly.
But it probably is time to call it a day.
Yeah, probably.
Because what else can you realistically do? I mean, I still stand by what I said the back end of last year when I thought Undertaker was going to come back and have a title run. I think that would have been the best way to go. Have him have a title run on SmackDown.
Yeah, yeah.
If he was going to go out. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus, they put the belt on Goldberg.
Exactly.
I mean, they could have given Undertaker one last title run. Like, they had the perfect building blocks when he came back on that SmackDown. And
Yeah, what was the point of that in the end? He
but
came
there
back
was
once.
no point at all.
Yeah.
It just
weird.
seemed like such a pointless exercise.
Yeah.
Like an excuse to have Undertaker on SmackDown.
Exactly.
And I feel like they should have capitalised on that and had him go against AJ. And even if he had to beat AJ to have his title run, whatever, because AJ's still got years left in him anyway to keep winning the title, so that's fine. But I think they've missed the boat with it now, and if he's just going to turn up and fight at WrestleMania every year, for me, it's just pointless.
Yeah. It becomes predictable as well, doesn't it? Because it's almost WrestleMania time, it's time for all Undertaker.
I mean, I said, didn't I? So he'll turn up the night after Fastlane.
Yeah, yeah.
And he did turn up the night after Fastlane.
He did, yep.
It's like, well, this is... If I can call this ages in advance, then there is something wrong here.
Yeah, it's too obvious.
This shouldn't be happening.
No, exactly.
Oh, he's got to turn up the night after the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania just because they've got to start the build to WrestleMania. And it's like, okay, well, you need to change that formula.
Yeah.
Because it's getting horrendously predictable.
Exactly.
Let's talk about Raw, and we'll continue this chat about WrestleMania as we go along.
Okay. It started off with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, which I immediately skipped because I don't care. we already know how the match is going to go. Brock's going to win.
All I could tell you about this segment is down goes Goldberg.
Oh yeah, actually.
Is the phrase that Paul Heyman kept repeating.
Yes.
And don't get me wrong, I mean, I do think that's going to be the eventual outcome.
Yeah.
Down goes Goldberg. We never see Goldberg again. Apparently Goldberg only has one more appearance on Raw.
Oh, right, okay. It'll probably be one before Mania.
I would imagine that is the case.
They'll stare off against Brock or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they'll have a big brawl or something maybe leading up to their bout at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
To heighten excitement for the big heavyweight championship match.
That everyone's excited for.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't like that. I mean, I'm not mad about Goldberg being the champion. It just needs to be on TV.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's crap, to be honest.
It's a bit crap, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Goldberg, so the story over through the night was that Stephanie McMahon tasked Mick Foley to fire someone off the roster. As she announced that, he had a chance of fire Goldberg. Which is quite funny.
How quickly wrestling fans turn on their heroes.
1 minute time for Goldberg, next minute, nope, fire him, go to him.
Yeah.
Wants him, but still the champion.
He's beat the person that we like. Get rid of him now. It's like when Roman was in the Shield, and I know we've touched on this before, when Roman was in the Shield and he was sort of destroying people every week, it was like, man, Roman Reigns is so cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Wins the Royal Rumble. Fuck this! What is this?
Screw you, Roman.
Why is this happening? Boo! And now,
wrestling fans are fickle.
Yeah, wrestling fans are very fickle.
Yes.
So yeah, don't fire Goldberg. He'll be gone anyway. So,
he'll be gone anyway. So yeah,
you don't need to fire. It's a waste of firing somebody. If you're gonna fire someone, fire Titus O'Neil. It's
yeah,
pointless.
Oh god. Well, that's happening. Sasha Banks versus Dana Brooks.
Just Brooke, no S.
Is this a book? Okay, Danny Book. Strasser won again with like a shite roll up, which seems to be a new finisher.
It's a new finishing move. That's what it's going to be. You press triangle on WWE 2K18, and it's just going to be a roll up.
Yeah. So then obviously Charlotte attacks Dana Brooke after the match, turning on her, and then Dana Brooke got the upper hand, and then face turn, I guess. No one cares.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's a weird time to do it because
Yeah.
yes, I guess it should happen because
at least it gets rid of Dana Brooke from the match at WrestleMania. She has an excuse not to be there.
I think what it does is it opens the door for when Emma comes back and they can do the
Oh,
Dana and Emma thing again.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah.
At least I assume that's what they're going to go with because what does Dana do otherwise?
Yeah. She's not really got enough in it for a good solo face run. So yeah, I think going back with Emma would be a good idea.
Yes, for sure.
Yes. We also had TJP and Akira Tozawa versus Brian Kendrick and Tony Nese, which was a fun little match.
The premier athlete.
The premier athlete.
What a nickname that is.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just love that to be your nickname?
Exactly. The
The premier athlete, Finn Steele.
Nice. I like it. Got a nice ring to it.
It has got a nice ring to it.
And Tony Nese actually ended up winning, which is probably his first win, on Raw.
Yeah, I don't like his music, but it always gets stuck in my head.
Oh.
Yeah, that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it doesn't suit the heel character that he portrays on
Yeah.
TV.
It's a bit generic, isn't it? Generic job music.
Yeah.
But it's cool showing with Nese. I think he needed that win.
Oh, for sure.
Give him sort of credibility going into the Fatal 5 where on 205 Live. So yeah, good.
Which, by the way, it was obvious he was going to win
Yeah.
before the bell even rang.
Yeah,
Before
of
anybody
course.
made their entrance, it was obvious he was going to win that match.
Yeah, of course. That's news.
Yep.
Why else would he be there?
In fact, if you haven't
Spoilers,
watched
yeah.
it by now, it's your fault.
Yeah, exactly. We got the good tag team match. Well, kind of good tag team match. Kevin Owens versus Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn and Chris Jericho.
Kevin Owens versus Samoa Joe.
And no, tagging with Samoa Joe
Yeah.
against and it's fine, but ended in the DQ when Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe teamed
See,
up.
there's a lot of this happening at the minute. These Joe matches aren't going very long at all.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like last week when he beat Jericho and he just choked him outside the ring,
Yeah,
which we picked the floor in.
yeah, exactly. What is
And
it
then,
every week?
like this week, another non-finish. It's like,
Yeah, let them wrestle, have a good match.
yeah, let him have I mean, you got 4 really talented guys there. Just let them go.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose they can just want to save for Mania, I guess. I don't know. Weird.
Yeah.
You had Enzo and Cass versus Sheamus and Cesaro, the winner of which would go to WrestleMania to fight the club. And by the way, you called it the outcome last week that the club would interfere, and they'd both end up going to Mania.
Yeah.
And you're right, because that happened. Well done.
Thank you. I don't know why I watch wrestling because
You knew that was going to happen, yeah.
yeah, this is why I don't watch it. Like I get, my friend was like, I watch more wrestling than you, and you podcast about it. This is why I don't watch it.
Yeah, it's so obvious. Because what else is Sheamus and Cesaro going to do?
Lottie, come in here a sec. You gonna come say hello on the podcast? Why not?
A little sidle. No.
No. It's gonna fade out. Okay. Yeah, that's why I don't watch wrestling too often because, well, I watch it every week. I just don't pay too much attention to it for this reason.
Exactly, yeah. Who can blame you?
Yeah.
You also had everyone's favourite match, Jinder Mahal versus Roman Reigns. Why?
I know Jinder Mahal is hard-bodied,
Oh yeah, he's ripped.
but his body looks weird.
It does. It's very veiny.
Yeah.
Strange. Maybe too hard body. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like he's like he's about to explode.
He does a little bit, yeah.
Like one wrong tense and one of his right boob is going to explode.
Yeah. So during the match, Undertaker's gong went off.
Of course.
Moment that distracted, got beaten up a little bit by Jinder. Then of course went with the other hand and won with a Superman punch. Not even a spear. Poor Jinder. I literally looked away for a second, and the next minute Jinder was on the ground getting pinned. It's like, oh, well, that was quick.
Yeah. I think I fast forwarded most of this match.
Yeah.
I knew the gong went off because Roman stopped mid-match to look. I was like, well, that must have happened. So and then I just carried on fast forwarding it.
Yeah.
Wrestling at the minute. You're so predictable.
Yes. And then Roman called out the Undertaker. But instead, of Undertaker, it was Shawn Michaels who wanted.
Well, it's WrestleMania season.
Of course.
And I knew what he was going to come down and say, so I fast forwarded it.
Yeah, it was the same as every year again, isn't it? It's so predictable. You don't have all it takes to beat the Undertaker. You too.
Yeah.
Yeah, cocky or whatever.
Yeah, he's already in your head, and he's going to beat you at WrestleMania and all this sort of stuff. I lost to him at WrestleMania, so I should know.
Yes.
Yeah, you lost to him, Sean, but Roman's going to win. So it's tears for everybody.
So, as Roman was leaving, Braun killed him on the ramp.
He literally killed him.
He went flying.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. It's almost like he wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
He went flying, rolling down the ramp and landed on the side. Oh, God. Legitimately looked like it really hurt.
Yeah, Braun just didn't even hold back.
Yeah.
It's like he's just steamrolled it. Poor Roman.
Poor Roman. That'll be a match next week, no doubt.
If Roman's not dead.
If he's not dead, yeah. Then we had Austin Aries debut on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, yeah.
Versus Daivari.
The crowd are into Austin Aries too.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, with Austin Aries, this is a very... I mean, I think we said this last week, but it has been a very smart transition on WWE's part, so we have to give them credit for it.
Oh, yeah.
By introducing Austin Aries the way they did. And this is going to sound weird, but that injury was the best thing that could possibly have happened to him.
That's a good point.
Because I don't know where he would have gone on NXT.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have been in the title picture, for sure, because obviously he was one of the bigger names on NXT. Everyone knows who he is and all that sort of stuff. But, you know, this injury has now got him onto the main roster.
Yep.
And he's 100% going to win the Cruiserweight title at WrestleMania. So
oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm delighted for him. I'm really happy to see him on TV as well. He's a hard worker. He's a good worker, good talker. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, great addition to the Cruiserweights as well.
Yeah, smart.
Because they're adding star power to it now.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Nice and Gulak and all them guys, they're great. But they're not Austin Aries.
Oh, yeah, seriously. They don't have that star power.
Yeah, I mean, Austin Aries was the TNA heavyweight champion.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't say a lot because I was the TNA heavyweight champion also. No one remembers it because they don't watch it.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is a real well-travelled international superstar.
Yes, absolutely.
In the Cruiserweight division that definitely is in need of a lift.
Yeah.
And now you've got Neville, also established.
Mm-hmm.
This is great for the Cruiserweight division.
Yes, very cool. So yeah, Austin Aries obviously ended up winning a match. He ended up dropping Paul Daivari on his head because he did like an atomic drop into a suplex. Yeah. It looked like he wasn't expecting the suplex.
It was weird because I saw it. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I was like, he lifted him up for that shin breaker. And it's like I was going to throw him over his head, like he was going to do like a. I think he meant to flip. Yeah. But I don't think he flipped enough, and he landed straight on his head. Ooh. And after that, I thought,
yeah,
end this now.
Yeah, seriously. Ouch.
I hope that, although I don't mind the spinning forearm.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want it to be his finisher.
Yeah.
But I think he used to do a German suplex for his finisher.
Oh, really?
I think so. But Tozawa does a German suplex for his finisher.
Yeah.
So not everyone can do it.
It's true. It was Brock Lesnar does a bunch of suplexes.
Yeah. That's the only move he knows apart from the F5.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
punches. Do you remember when... The reason I say this is because I remember beating you on Fire Pro Wrestling with Austin Aries, and the move I used was the German suplex.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Speaking of Fire Pro Wrestling, we didn't even talk about this last week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry to take a game break in between the wrestling bit, but it's sort of wrestling, so...
Oh, yeah, it counts.
And it's our podcast.
Yeah, we can do what we want.
Do what we want. Talk about whatever we want. Talked about sleep at the beginning.
Yeah.
There's a new Fire Pro Wrestling been announced.
Yes.
We did talk about it the week before last when we sort of thought it was going to be announced.
Yeah, it was rumoured, but then
it was announced the day after we recorded, of course.
Yeah. Okay, typically.
I'm super excited. That comes out this year.
Yeah, very cool.
Man, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I hope there's option file sharing so that we haven't got to play WWE and we can do our pay-per-view streams on it.
Yeah, I think they said it's going to be like a download thing, so it's downloaded people's creations, much like...
Hell, yes.
Yeah.
That game will last forever.
Seriously, yeah.
Like,
for sure.
That's it now.
Yeah, no, you don't need any more 2K16 games or 17 or whatever.
2K, you are either going to have to step your game up or do not bother.
Yeah, just don't bother.
This game will last forever.
Yeah.
People will just update it all the time. And it will be more up to date than your game when it comes out.
Yep, easily.
So I'm super stoked for that. Back to Raw.
Me too. Okay. Big Show had a match against someone. Didn't watch it because...
Big Show had a match against Titus O'Neil.
What did he? That's nice.
Apparently they're sort of talking up Big Show like he's going to be in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal now.
Oh, yeah, I did see that actually.
So what's happening to this match against Big Shaq?
Yeah,
Big Shaq Diesel.
It's weird. It's like 1 minute it's on, next minute it's off. So
yeah, we're 3 weeks removed. It's either on or off now. All signs point to off.
It seems like it, yeah.
Unless something happens in the next couple of weeks. And Shaq is on Raw for whatever reason. Who knows?
Who knows? So yeah, that's the thing. I don't think that's happening. Who's going to win the... Did we talk about it last week?
We have talked about it before.
Yeah.
I can't remember who I said. No, I really can't remember who I said.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember as well now.
Because I said I didn't want Ziggler to win it.
Yeah.
But Ziggler interrupted somebody who could potentially be in it, but now I can't remember who it was.
Apollo Crews?
Oh, it was
maybe?
Mojo, wasn't it?
Oh, God.
He
Mojo.
can't win it.
No, please no.
I have stated on here who I thought is going to win it, but now I can't remember.
What's Apollo Crews, maybe?
No, it wasn't
No?
Apollo. He's done for.
Yeah, poor Apollo.
Yeah.
Won't
Won't be Jack Swagger because he's been released.
Yeah, he's gone.
He'll be
best
straight
way.
to TNA.
Yeah, probably TNA will be doing rounds in the Indies and...
He won't even do rounds of the Indies. He'll go straight to TNA.
Probably.
Because
World
Zeb
champion
Coulter's
person.
there. Dutch Mantel is
Of course.
on TNA now.
Yeah.
And so is Brother Love, Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this the other day. There was a segment from TNA last week. So apparently, Alberto El Patron, or Alberto Del Rio, won the heavyweight championship.
We did. XWB guy, so of course I'm going to give him to straight away.
Yeah, of course.
That works, doesn't it?
But he won it in like controversial fashion or something.
Oh.
So basically, this is stupid. And I love watching it. I was like, why is this happening? So basically, it's like a board meeting. You got Dutch Mantel, Bruce Pritchard, and some other people. Then Del Rio stood at the end of the table, and they're like, right, you need to give the belt up. And he's like, okay, but I want a rematch. And they were like, okay, well, you have to ask Lashley. He's like, wait, so you've got the power to take the belt from him, or get him to, relinquish the belt. But you haven't got the power to make a rematch. You've got to, the champion has actually got to agree to it.
Bizarre. Why would the champion ever agree to anything?
Yeah. Will you fight me for the championship? No. No, that's that then. So no one else has power. So
yeah,
that's the end of that.
TNA's weird.
They're so stupid.
It's so stupid. Every time I've tried to watch TNA in the past, it's always been doing some stupid storyline or some garbage.
Same. I had a few weeks. I was like, okay, I can potentially get into this. Now I'm like, no,
I can't do it.
I mean, it has potential. I mean, I like Dutch, and he's a fine on-screen character.
Yeah.
But it's the logic behind it. It just isn't any. Then you got Josh Matthews on commentary saying, "Oh, it's not a 45-man booth or whatever. It's not SmackDown." It's like, right, you're not achieving anything by name checking SmackDown.
Exactly.
You just sound like a prick.
You do. He sounds like a prick on Twitter and talk about how he's the best color commentator.
Yeah,
ever,
but he isn't.
He clearly isn't. He's got sacked with the WWE for a reason.
Yeah,
because he sucks.
He's terrible,
He's the worst.
He's now way too outspoken.
Yeah.
For the stature that he actually has, and everyone thinks he's a dickhead as well. It's not even a thing anymore. It's just like, oh, what about Josh Matthews? Yeah, he sucks, and he's clearly an absolute prick by the way that he behaves on Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't me, completely slandering Josh Matthews. It's just what people think.
Yeah, he comes across as a bit of a dick.
Yeah, this is how he comes across. Obviously, I don't know him personally,
of
but
course,
how he portrays himself is just not in a good light.
Yeah, it's dumb. So yeah, back to Raw.
Yep.
Man,
we've really sort of gone around in circles.
I got a little slightly sidetracked, yeah.
Talk about anything but Raw.
We had Bayley versus Nia Jax. Nia Jax got disqualified for some reason.
Sure.
I don't know why.
Should be in the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah,
well, it's a triple threat at the minute, but it will be a Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
When did we call that?
Weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the thing.
I think even before the Royal Rumble we called it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. When Sasha and Nia first started fighting each other, I think we called it then.
Yeah.
That is ages ago.
Yeah.
And it's stupid that we've been able to call that.
Yeah. Sigh. Yeah, to the main event. Well, it wasn't really a main event, but the main last thing that happened. Freddie McMahon. Jesus Christ. Foley and Stephanie McMahon.
Foley McMahon.
Freddie McMahon. Mick Foley and Stephanie McMahon were in the ring. Foley had to fire someone off the roster, and he tried to fire Stephanie, and it didn't work.
I don't understand how it was ever going to work, but I mean, I liked the intensity.
Yeah, it was good promo. It's like you're the only one who deserves to be fired because you're the bad, whatever.
You're a bad lady, Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, you're a bad woman. You're treat everyone like garbage and blah blah blah. So that was cool. But then of course, Mr. Wrinkly Forehead Man Triple H came down. Very wrinkly forehead.
Yeah.
Thrown to 5 Foley. Foley's not in the corner, pulling something out of his trousers. And it turned out
I'm glad it was the sock.
It was the sock, yeah. It's
And
mandible
not
claw.
something that rhymes with sock.
Yeah. Mandible claw to Triple H.
I thought Triple H was excellent again, though.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Thing is, everyone cheered when he came out.
Yeah.
But again, he just switches it so quickly.
Yeah, it's very good.
And he's just so good at it. And he has been consistently throughout the years. People might not like Triple H. I do have a lot of time for Triple H. Because I just think he's made the best, of what he had over the years. And he's just, look where he is now. Jesus Christ.
Look at LC and everything, all that.
Yeah, people don't like Stephanie either, but she is a great heel character.
Yeah.
So the fact that people don't like her, she's doing something absolutely right.
She's doing her job right, yeah.
Yeah. So Triple H was great. Mick Foley was great getting the sympathy vote.
Mm-hmm.
And Stephanie McMahon was great in her heel role. Good segment.
Yes, very good. So we had the mandible claw on Triple H. And then Steph punched him in the balls.
Yep.
Ouch.
Good. I think that was her finishing move on SmackDown too.
It was?
I think so, yeah. I think it was,
funny.
or it was at least her signature. In fact, did they have signature on SmackDown too? They did, right?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I think it was just finishes, but there was a couple of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In fact, I think the signature move was just like right and circle.
Oh, yeah.
Right on the D-pad and circle.
Could be right there. It's been a while since I played it.
Good game.
Yeah. You can stream that or something.
I have got SmackDown 2 somewhere.
Yeah. Awesome. So that was the thing. Seth Rollins came down, hobbled down on crutches. But then as he got to the ring, it's like, I'm actually fine. And then he beats up Triple H for a little bit.
Yep.
But in the end, Triple H got the upper hand, hit him with the crutch, which he abandoned, locked in like a reverse figure four. It looked pretty cool. Seth was selling like a boss. Fair play. So yeah, and then that's pretty much how it ended.
How long do you think Seth's been fit and ready to go?
I don't know. There's still rumours that he's not 100%, and it's still up in the air whether he will be a Mania or not. Apparently it's clear to do like a few bumps and a few moves, but not much else. So yeah, I think he will be at Mania.
Oh yeah, I do.
I hope so.
I absolutely think he'll be at Mania.
Yeah.
The only other thing I can see is what I said last week, is if he brings in Finn Balor as a substitute, if they do indeed intend on bringing Finn Balor back before WrestleMania.
Yes.
There isn't long, so you need to make that decision pretty quick. But the fact that he was taking bumps and kicking and doing all sorts of stuff on Raw, that says to me he's ready to go.
Yeah, probably. Looks good. It's a good sign.
Taking a crutch at full bore to the leg like Triple H did.
Yeah.
Just absolutely walloped him.
Ouch.
The noise it made off his knee brace was brilliant as well.
Yeah. Proper crack.
It's like crack. It's like,
nice.
Okay.
Careful.
Yeah.
don't actually hurt
Just
him.
come back from here. Yeah.
That's how it ended with Triple H standing tall over Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I mean, Seth will get his before WrestleMania, and I ultimately expect Seth to stand tall at WrestleMania.
Yeah, probably.
Triple H will put him over, of course he will.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was cool. Was certainly expecting Finn Balor to turn up at some point. Didn't. Because he's at a live event recently.
Yep.
Like a tag team match. So yeah, weird. But all in all, not a completely terrible episode of Raw, but still not great.
Maybe they get him involved in some sort of match with Joe at WrestleMania.
Maybe. Joe's not really doing anything, I guess, unless he's...
They won't have him fight Sammy again, I wouldn't have thought.
No.
Unless they have a tag team match of some sort, but I don't know who Joe would tag with. I don't know, it's all up in... I mean, there's still stuff that's up in the air. I mean, usually by now... I mean, we've got a good idea as to what the WrestleMania card is going to be, but there's still going to be stuff announced, I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. It's gonna be a long WrestleMania.
Oh man, it's gonna be long. We've got we're gonna be streaming prior to it.
Yeah,
and we're gonna be watching WrestleMania as well. So it's gonna be a long night. I'll make sure we've got plenty of coffee in.
Yes, we'll need it. So that brings us to SmackDown, I guess. SmackDown was a bit shit really this week.
I didn't even watch it. I didn't have a chance to watch it because I got home from work and I was trying to do something else and didn't have a chance to watch it. But I know what happened.
Yeah. So AJ came down to start with, saying he wanted to match at Mania. He got screwed out of the title match. Because Randy got burned down a house and got given the title opportunity, and AJ got.
Well, he won the Royal Rumble, but
he did. Yeah, true.
Let's skip over that. Skip over those details.
Yeah, but
that doesn't count.
Yeah, basically, he ended up with him storming off backstage to try and find Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
He had a match with Natalya versus Becky Lynch, which was fine. Natalia's not great.
Natalia's fine, but...
Yeah, is she? Hey, you guys! And after the match, Carmella attacked. I think Becky ended up winning with the arm breaker or something.
Carmella attacked.
Yeah, Carmella came down and beat him up. And James Ellsworth was just there standing around going,
Beat who up?
yeah. Just both, I think.
Both?
Yeah, I don't know. Who cares?
God.
Because it's going to be like a multi-woman thing on Mania, isn't it? So it's just teasing that, I guess.
Sure. That's what's going to happen every week now, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Just brawling and interference and nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had the Miz TV. Miz and
Maurice,
thank you. Basically going off on John Cena and Nikki, as always. Just saying how Nikki's not, only with John because of the money or whatever. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest.
No, to be honest, it's all very like reality TV type garbage.
Oh, that's it. He was talking about how maybe he was supposed to be on the first season of Total Divas, but because of Nikki, she got screwed out of it, got the contract reasons or something. All made it seem like it's all very real and all that, which is cool, which is fine. It ended with Daniel Bryan coming down and making a match for Mania, which we all knew was going to happen. Of course, The Miz and Maurice versus John Cena and Nikki. Yeah. It's fine, I guess.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I know I said this last week and probably the week before that and maybe even the week before that, but it just is what it is now. It's just there and that's it. It's just, right, this match is happening. Cena's good on the mic. Miz is good on the mic. The two girls will do their very best in the ring. Nikki's good and Maurice was good. I hope she still is.
Yeah. I think they're both better things for both of them they could be doing at Mania. But what ifs? We don't write SmackDown, sadly. We should. Hire us. But,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've heard us call this. Now, just give us a job. We'll tidy things up.
Yeah, we'll make it awesome.
Yeah, then if you want us to, we'll tidy things up for a few weeks, so then you can carry on with our guidance.
Yeah, of course.
And we'll just do backstage like stuff. We'll do the network stuff.
Yeah, sure.
We'll be happy with that.
Yeah,
we'll do that thing with you've got that random guy doing that podcasty type thing. Bring it to the table or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Legends with Sonny.
Yeah, Legends with Sonny.
Sure.
Sounds good.
That'd be better than JBL.
Of course. Put some commentary. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
Perfect.
Record it, yeah. I know more moves than JBL does.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that clothesline, Maggle.
Either way, there's jobs in WWE for us.
Tom Phillips. There is, exactly. Speaking of, there's only Mauro Ranallo and David Dunga weren't there on SmackDown. I think Mauro was stuck in, I don't know, it's like airport trouble they were having over there or something.
There's been bad weather, I think.
Yeah. Probably it.
So who was that?
It was just Tom Phillips and JBL.
Jesus.
Yeah. The best two of the commentary team.
I mean, Tom Phillips I don't really have too much of a problem with.
No, he's fine. He's good on the NXT when there's Corey Graves.
Where was Atunga?
Yeah, I think he's filming a movie or something.
What?
I think it's, some The Marine 27 or something.
Fucking
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. We also had Alexa Bliss versus Mickey James. Crowd was dead silent during the match. I felt really bad. I was like, oh god, poor Mickey. Mickey's just turned face, obviously, beating up Alexa last week.
Yeah.
It's like no one cared. Yikes. Mickey ended up winning with a Mick kick. So that teases that for Mania, obviously.
Yeah.
She could win. Probably not going to now that the crowd is dead. But then we had the
it sounds like this episode of SmackDown has just killed any sort of momentum.
Pretty much. I was
the crowd were hoping to expect from SmackDown this week.
Yeah, it was not good. Afterwards, AJ was backstage speaking of Shane McMahon. Basically Shane arrived very late to his own show. And he's in the parking lot and he got thrown around a bunch. Got thrown through a car window. Ouch. And yeah, there's something Riz pointed out on our Discord server.
Yeah.
There's a camera shot later, which I hadn't noticed, that from inside the car, which is like, how did the camera? Why was the camera in the first place? What?
Yeah. Now the thing is, what WWE have to do here is they're either making it a dramatic thing like Lucha Underground and stuff like that, where it's a scripted TV show, which in theory it is.
I mean, it is, yeah.
But if you want it to be real, then you need to cut shit like that out because it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. It pulls you out of the moment.
It does, yeah. So you're either a scripted TV show with scripted, pre-recorded backstage segments, fine.
Yeah.
Or
your TV show.
Or you're a TV show trying to give across a realistic vibe.
Yeah, exactly. But
I mean, sure, cars have cameras in for whatever reason, like reversing or whatever.
Yeah, but not like
not
TV
to
cameras.
film SmackDown.
Yeah, exactly.
What have you seen the shot? Was it like HD quality and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't talk about that.
Right, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb.
It's so stupid. Like it just seems to me like a very bonehead decision. I know what will look cool. Let's put a camera in the car, and then when AJ throws Shane through it, the camera will pick everything up.
Yeah,
and it will look awesome. Yeah, it will also look stupid. So stupid. Well done.
Yes, lots of that, please.
Unless you're going to go down that route.
Let's want to go
which
full
I'd
TV
also
show.
be fine with, because Lucha Underground is great. I don't know if WWE's too far. Well, I mean, it probably is too far gone to change it up. But you know, you can slowly do it, I guess.
Yeah,
whatever. But that's not. You know what? I'm giving WWE way too much credit here. They just fucked it up. Let's just
pretty much. You fucked up. So after that, Daniel Bryan fires in quotes AJ Styles. He's like, "Oh, we're gonna do? You're gonna fire me?" He's like, "Yeah, that's damn right. Get out." And then had some like security guards or development wrestlers escort AJ out of the building. So that's the thing. And then Major Wally had a match, which I skipped because it's Major Wally.
Yep.
Who cares? It was against Dolph Ziggler. That's what it was.
God.
I think Dolph Ziggler left during the match. Who can blame him? Not even his opponent can bother to stay around for a match.
Yeah.
Then we had the weird Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt segment. Bray Wyatt was covering himself with the ashes of Sister Abigail. It was weird.
Man, this build's got weird.
It's so weird. It's so obvious what's going to happen, but it's just taking it to a whole weird level. And
they've gone around in the biggest circle of all time to get to this point.
Yeah,
and now they're just making it like Randy Orton burning down the compound, and I mean, I'm fine for all of that sort of stuff, but you didn't need to go around all that crap first.
I know, yeah. But Bray Wyatt saying, I have all Sister Abigail's powers. I'm like Satan reincarnated or whatever. And yeah, it's all right, mate. If you say so.
You guys at home can't see it, but the face I just pulled basically says it all.
Yeah, pretty much. Then we had the main events of the night. The American Alpha versus the Usos.
Okay. Oh.
And it was a good match. What ruined it slightly was they kept cutting away to Shane McMahon. Backstage, being injured, being escorted out of the building by Finlay and Jamie Noble, which is weird. Why bother? So Usos ended up winning, which is cool. So that puts them in contention with the tag team titles. It was a good match. But then after the match, Shane McMahon came down saying, AJ Styles wants a match at Mania. He's got it. Shock. Oh my god, it's going to be Shane McMahon versus AJ Mania.
Did you hear on that bring it to the table thing that Corey Graves said that AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon does nothing for him?
I didn't actually know.
Yeah.
You and me both.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be terrible.
It'll be fine.
Because Shane McMahon can go. I mean, and AJ Styles is AJ Styles.
I just think I just say no. There's so many better opponents for AJ. It just makes no sense. Why Shane? It's weird.
I know it's.
You've got Nakamura there. You've got Samoa Joe. You've got Sami Zayn. You've got bloody Kevin Owens. All these would be amazing matches.
So many good. Look, if
Austin Aries.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could have so many talented guys on the roster. They obviously want to go with AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon, so Shane McMahon can have another WrestleMania moment. This might be the last we see of Shane McMahon, to be honest. But
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it'll be terrible. Is it the ideal scenario for AJ Styles to be in after the year that he's had? No, probably not. But this is the recurring theme here. It is what it is.
Yeah. Did a big deal about it, so we just got to sit back and enjoy it, I guess.
Hey, I hope they put on a fantastic match.
Well, yeah, I hope they prove it's all wrong and make it amazing.
Just tear it down, tear the house down.
Yeah.
Do it. That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
Also, I mean, is there a chance that this match doesn't happen and we get Nakamura versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania?
Ooh, maybe.
Reason I say this is because today NXT announced a European tour, a UK tour. Yeah. And Nakamura is not on the poster.
Oh. There were rumors he was going to be debuting after Mania. So,
Raw after Mania, he shouldn't be on Raw. He should be on SmackDown.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah, he shouldn't be on Raw. But
yes.
I don't know. I mean, I would like him. I would like AJ Styles to beat Shane McMahon up so bad that he can't fight at WrestleMania, so Shane has to bring a substitute in.
Yeah, interesting.
And that'd be awesome if it is Nakamura.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome if we didn't know until WrestleMania.
Yeah, that'd be cool. They actually went to keep it a secret for once.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Big pop. For,
and then we
Nakamura.
get just AJ Styles versus Nakamura. But there's money in it for next year, though, as well.
True. Long term. Been thinking long term.
Yeah. I mean, it's Nakamura's time.
Oh, yeah.
No.
He's amazing.
Because it looks for certain that it's going to be Chris Hero versus and Bobby Roode going forward in the main event for a little while.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine. Well, Cassius Ohno, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Stupid name.
Stupid name. Stupid music. Stupid. But, okay, yeah. So, I mean, regardless of my wild theories that it could be Nakamura, it is going to be Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles.
Yes. Probably.
We'll see.
Hopefully you're right. Hopefully it'll be something cool like that. But, yes.
I'm giving WWE too much credit.
Probably. So I'm still looking forward to WrestleMania. It'll be a good night.
Oh, I really look forward to WrestleMania, but because again, it's the occasion of it.
Yeah,
because we can all get together. We can all we do the stream, and
yeah,
then we can watch WrestleMania all together and stuff like that. It's just it'll be good. It'll be a good night, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I just don't think the build's been great. It's WrestleMania at the end of the day, and it potentially it will be awesome.
Yeah,
it's going to be long.
Yeah,
but it
very long.
will hopefully be awesome.
Hopefully. We'll see. Stay tuned.
Finn.
Hello.
This week's episode of the Games and Graps podcast is brought to you by the letter.
What letter haven't I chosen yet? You. How about you?
You?
Yeah. Is there any wrestling name you?
Don't know. We'll find out. Let's have a look.
I need to start writing down what I've chosen already.
Yeah, we've had a couple of duplicates, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's look for you.
I mean, Undertaker springs to mind.
Well, so there's definitely one.
There's at least one. Unforgiven, pay-per-view. Usos.
There isn't many, must be honest.
Yeah, Uncle someone or so.
It is a ridiculous one.
Okay.
Uncle Zebekiah.
Oh, right. Oh, it's a big guy, huh? Yes.
It's
Seb Coulter.
Definitely Seb Coulter.
Yeah.
The managerial ruffian first appeared in World Wrestling Entertainment in 1995 as manager of Jacob and Eli Blue. Zebekiah was an ultimate strategist who preached the importance of rule breaking and permanently hurting opponents. He also had no issue with interfering on behalf of his team as they became top contenders for the World Tag Team Championships.
Nice.
When they Blue Brothers left the company in 1996. Who the hell writes this?
Nice,
they Blue Brothers, it says.
Oh, God. Nice spell checking there.
When the Blue Brothers left the company in 1996, Zebekiah brought into one of the hardest hitting superstars ever to enter the ring, Justin Hawk Bradshaw. As Zebekiah led Bradshaw to the ring with whip and bull rope, they were branding opponents. This is written so poorly again. We had one the other week, didn't we? That was written terribly.
Yeah, last week it was some weird missing punctuation thing.
Awful.
Yeah.
Right, let me try this again.
We do.
As Zebekiah led Bradshaw to the ring with whip and bull rope, they were branding. That is stupid. They were branding opponents as the Texan became a top contender for both Intercontinental and Heavyweight Championships in late 96. Oh wait, in late 96, Uncle Zebekiah returned to the mountains and has not been seen in World Wrestling Entertainment since. Look at that. Just grab it and have a look at it. It's so bad.
Let's have a look.
I can't believe this hasn't been proofread or anything before it's put out. This is a Dorian Kindersley encyclopedia.
The guy was an ultimate strategist. He preached the importance of rule breaking. Yeah.
Then that whole bit that I struggled to read, like
when they Blue Brothers, yeah.
And then there's another bit underneath that was really long. It just makes no sense. Put a fucking comma in there.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do.
God, that's so bad. When they Blue Brothers left the company.
God almighty. I'm glad we do this on this show. because it shames the WWE Encyclopedia.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It's terrible.
Oh dear.
This week's episode of the Games and Graps podcast was brought to you hilariously by the letter U.
Yes. You and me.
U for unprofessional.
Yes. And underwhelming.
Yes.
Yes.
Awful.
Terrible.
This has been episode 55 of the Games and Graps podcast.
Yes.
We are a weekly video game and wrestling podcast that posts every single Friday across podcast services everywhere.
Everywhere.
And youtube.com/SunnyFinPlay.
Yep.
And youtube.com/DayDreamer Gaming.
Yes.
This has been episode 55. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Sunny.
I'm Finn.
And we will speak to you next time. Thank you very much, guys. Take it easy. Goodbye.
Thanks very much. Goodbye.